What up, what up? It's your boy Milano back at it again with another video, guys. And I know my haters love to see me smiling. Look. I know y'all mad. The haters are mad. Look at me. Be back at it again. This place ended up changing up, guys. They upstairs, they turned to apartment. So it's actually downstairs. You know, I got the cafe in my system. You know what I mean? That good coffee. But yeah, guys, you guys probably seen this before. Same place I was at before. But yeah, we having a good day today. Sun is out. I want to say this though, man. One thing I noticed is a lot of places with a lot of sun, people are in better mood. Not all the time. I want to say 90% of the time, because this 10%, people will still be angry. I like these chairs right here. They're looking nice. But yeah, we at the rooftop. You know what I mean? You all see the scenery. See the traffical. I'm probably going to step outside and do some walking and do some filming. And, you know, show you guys certain spots that y'all wouldn't really be going to and the norm. I might go to my other spot where I used to go. I showed you guys different, hola, ¿cómo estás? You know what I mean? This is the, I'm surprised, I guess they're keeping this open, the thing. But yeah, everything still looks nice. It actually looks better. New owners came over. Cracks.
Oh.
The cracks, sí. The cracks. ¿Tú Venezuela o Dominicana?
Dominicana.
Oh, ok. Tú look Venezuela porque muy blanca. Pero muy blanca es en Santiago, so yo estoy estúpido. But yeah, I was telling her guys, I thought she was Venezuelan, but she's Dominican. But I should have figured in Santiago, there's a lot of light-skinned and white Dominican women here. Show you guys around. It still looks the same. There's a little exercise bike. A lot of you guys are so worried about me exercising. And there's the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are so worried about me exercising. There you have it. No excuses, right? No excuses. But yeah, guys, I want to say something. A lot of people have a lot of questions. One question that people always ask me is, oh, look at this cutie right here. I don't know if y'all can see her. What you call them, light-skinned Dominican women. I just wanted to show y'all that because y'all always complain about, oh, where's the women at? Where's the women at, Milano? I don't really want to show them, but y'all be pressing me to show them. So, hey, you know what I mean? I get it, but I don't get it. But yeah, one thing I got to tell you guys, always keep pushing forward, moving in life. No matter how it's looking like cloudy days, there's always going to be sunshine at the end of the rainbow. You know what I mean? People are going to work, making their money, you know what I mean, getting how they get it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the Dominican flag right out there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, with my situation, you know, a lot of guys always ask me, man, Milano, how are you able to travel so much? How are you able to travel? And, you know, I think I talked about this in another video. A couple of people are actually mad, like, oh, he can't be back in DR this quick. He's lying. You know, at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to tell you guys how I was able to do it, right? I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. I was able to save money because certain stuff I compromised, or should I say compromisos, as they say in Espanol. I compromised certain stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of people, they would have had an apartment. A lot of people would have went and bought the house. I dumped it all down and rented. A room. So that cuts half my expenses off, right? I also got a car that you could pay off where you're not getting car notes. That cuts off half your expenses, if not all. A lot of you guys got car notes. Now listen, I'm not saying I'm better than you guys. I'm not saying you're stupid for doing this, but this is what I had to do to save money to be able to go overseas for long term. I'm just telling you what you guys asked me. I'm just telling you, I'm just answering your question. This is not looking down. This is not judging anybody. You know, if you want to buy a house, that's fine. If you want to get an apartment, you're like, oh, I can't be like you, Milano. I can't live with other people. That's some bum stuff. I can't sit up here and get a hoopty. I need to get a nice whip. This is why you ain't getting no women in the States, Milano. Listen, whatever your criticism about me is, that's fine. But I'm telling you what I did. So you could criticize me or you could get schooled by me. And I mean get schooled because if you're the one asking how I'm able to do this, you obviously want to know and get schooled on how I did it. So if you're not, this video is not for you. Go to the next video. But yeah, I rented a room. Renting rooms is the cheapest way of living. It's not the best because you're living with other people, but it's a cheaper form of living where you could save a lot of money, right? Utilities are mostly included. I always get rooms that are utilities included, guys, because a lot of people get, you know, they'll be like, oh, it's $500. I'm just using an example, $500 a month plus utilities. Then it's not $500 a month. It's $500, and the utilities could be $200 a month with water, all that. And next thing you know, you're paying $700 a month. So I always get utilities included. I try to get a place that has the lowest security deposit or no security deposit. And I'm gonna tell you why, because a lot of these people, and I'm just saying in general, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but a lot of these people, a lot of times when you have a security deposit, it's a pain in the neck to get your security deposit when you're ready to leave. So if you get a room and you want to do long-term travel, you might go through hell just to get that security deposit. I've had it where I was at a reputable apartment complex. Like, I had hell to get my security deposit. So, you know, a lot of you guys might be like, oh, you know, my mom used to say, oh, it's the type of people you're dealing with, you know. I'm like, listen, all that Massachusetts bougie attitude got to go out the window. Because this is why a lot of my people in Boston, when they go overseas, when they go to other states, they can't make it. You got to have be open-minded. What I mean to say is, it doesn't matter who it is. Anybody could screw you over on the security deposit. But I'm just saying, I had a reputable apartments back in the day when I had apartments when I was just doing the small trips in 2012, 2013. When I was leaving out there, when I had to leave that apartment, dude, they were gonna have me wait 3 to 6 months for my security deposit, and they had it until I had to get a lawyer on them behind, or not get a lawyer, but threaten to get a lawyer on them. And threaten my lawyer on their lawyer, and then they made sure I got that money in 2 days. But, you know, this is what I had to do to be able to travel. Rent a room, swallow your pride, rent a room. 1. Swallow your pride. Don't get that BMW. Don't get that Benz. Stop getting that brand new car. Get a used car. But guys, I know you're going to say, well, it's going to break down, Milano. If you're in a state where you have, and I hate to be so specific, but I usually go with Mexicans or immigrants. You usually get these type of people that work on vehicles. They're really good, real affordable, very cheap. You know, make some connections with one of them. You know, try to see even if you guys are really travelers and you want to immerse in culture and get your Spanish up, it's good to make friends with the Latin community in your state. 1, it helps you build up your Spanish. 2, build up your cultural experience and knowledge. And 3, you get a lot of stuff that's cheap. As far as the rooms, if you live with a Mexican family or Latin family, usually it's very cheap to stay with them. And you're always they're always gonna offer food, so your food bill is out of the window. Not out of the window, it's cut in half. Also, too, if you get to know the Latino community in your state, wherever you're at, Boston, whatever, you can find out who they use as a mechanic or what's the local mechanic that's, Mexican or Hispanic, and usually those people charge you a cheap price or affordable price to fix your car. So what I would do is if I was going to go out get a car, right? If I was going to go get a car, used vehicle, I'll talk to that guy, let him know. I'm like, yo, how much is it charge for you to, I want to bring you to the dealership. Once you bring him to the dealership, the car you want, it's gonna be used. It's gonna be a used dealership too, man. Not this high-end Honda 2025 type stuff. Nah, it's gonna be like a 2012, 2013 type joint. You have him check it out. Whatever repairs need to get on the vehicle, that's when you start telling them about, yo, that's when you tell them you need to. That's when you need to tell them you need to make you need to pay less. Hey, ¿qué pasa agua? Agua no trabajando. Nada trabajando, ¿ah? Nada trabajando. No muy mala, muy mala. Sorry about that, guys. The water wasn't working today, but they're getting right. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. Like I said, you got to get with a Latino Latino mechanic. Have him come there to check out the used car. Once he checks out the used car, he'll say it's a yay or nay, is it go or no go. Once you get that established, guys, he'll tell you what you should be paying or how much the expenses to fix whatever they got messed up. Because you know these used car places, they'll tell you it's all brand new to drive the lot, but there might be some kinks that's messed up. He'll tell you, yeah. If you want to get this car, say if the car is, for perfect example, if the car is like $4,000, right? I didn't get mine for $3,000 because the expenses they had was like $300 or $400 to fix it. So they dropped it off and dropped it from $4,000 to $3,000. That's a G saved right there. You know what I mean? But I asked him, could you drive it around still? He said, yeah, you don't have to get it fixed now. But, one of the things you had to get fixed immediately. It was the other ones you could wait. So I ended up, getting it for $3,000. Then I brought it to him. He fixed it. I think it was like $200 or $300. You know what I mean? And then, or $200, whatever, X amount of dollars. But I got it for cheap. So bring a Hispanic. I hate to say immigrant because, but I'll say the local Latino people, not the Americanized ones, the ones that aren't from here too, guys. Because the ones that are from here, their mentality might be Americanized, and then you might get ripped off. But yeah, so you got a room. You get a room. Preferably try to live with some a Latino family or rented by a Latino that's not from the country. Get a Latino mechanic that's not from the country. You know what I mean? And when I mean from the country, from the United States. So you get, so that saves you money right there. You saving money from the room, saving money from the room, and when a lot of them cook, they're gonna offer you food, so you saving half money off the food. You know what I mean? What I used to do when I was staying with the Mexican family is a lot of times I'd offer to bring them pizza. I was delivering pizzas. You guys already know. Deliver pizza to them. I mean, not deliver pizza. I'd bring pizza for their kids, and that's free for me. Now, a lot of you guys ain't delivering pizzas like me. You guys got way better jobs, real jobs, but it does work. Huh?
¿Qué estás haciendo? Un video. Hola. Hello.
¿Está agua trabajando o no?
Lo que pasa, bueno, la gente de la clínica parece que se estaba pegando de la luz. Entonces bajaron unos breaks, unas cosas, y por eso que no había agua, pero ya.
Oh, okay, it wasn't working for me.
Solucionada.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se dice solucionado en inglés?
Solution, yeah. You're a vampire. I gotta watch you, man. Over there, bite me. All right, guys. So back to what I was saying. So yeah, you gotta really, guys, really link up with a Latin family. That'll save you money on the room. Rent a room from a Latin family. and you'll get you'll get probably free food. They'll probably cook for you. That's half off. So it's where to stay, food. You already save money. The car, you get one person, a mechanic, lighting mechanic, goes with you. You get a used car. He gets you a car for a cheap price. On top of that, guys, if you're getting a car for like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, most of you guys I already know could probably pay that off or just have the money up front. Then guess what? You ain't got no car note. Bingo, now you saved money, right? So you got the where you stay and the car. You know, where you stay, the car. We already got the food out of the way. So yeah, those are two top well, not two top. Those are two top things I would say to really save money, guys, and that's what helped me out a lot. Now, I would say also, this is a third string right here. I would get you a part-time job, a little rinky-dink part-time job. I actually got a second pizza delivery. Before that, you know, I got jammed up with the DUI, drink and drive, whatever, and I got kicked off DoorDash. But I was doing DoorDash on the side, so you could do DoorDash if you ain't knucklehead like me, drinking and driving. Get a job in DoorDash, you know what I mean, and get your money up like that, you know, that side money right there. Because DoorDash is really good for extra money. I wouldn't say it's good for only money. Like, it's not good to do. That's the only thing you do. If you guys want something you can only do, that you don't have to worry. I mean, you're gonna run miles in your car regardless. But if you guys are looking for something, I would say Uber is the best bet because you can work a lot of hours. Like I said, I've said this before in past videos, but you guys might have not. I might have not. Let's just say I didn't. My accountants, especially my Arab accountants, they told me a lot of guys are coming in. This is North Carolina. Are coming in Raleigh, making 6 figures a year off Uber. 6 figures a year off Uber in Raleigh, North Carolina. So you guys could do Uber full time. I tried to suggest it to one of my homeboys. He didn't want to do it. Teach your own. You know what I mean? Like I said, guys, certain people are willing to do certain stuff. Certain people are not. These are the 3 ways you can make money. These are the 3 ways I was able to save money to travel overseas, guys. I appreciate y'all watching my videos, enjoying my content, support me. Guys, even though I'm gonna be falling back from YouTube and I'm not gonna be posting videos every day, I'll definitely try to have at least a video per month to keep myself in the algorithm and keep y'all, you know, motivated to travel and do whatever. So I'm doing a lot of these videos now. So if you guys are asking me where I'm at or trying to link up with me, I'm probably not where you think I am. And, you know, a lot of guys, I really don't like linking up with them because, you know, everybody got their own different personality. You know, I linked up with some YouTubers because I already knew them ahead of time. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching my videos, enjoying my content. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't even went overseas this year. So even to my trolls, my critics, I'm not even calling them haters. Well, the ones that hate me, you know what I mean? Y'all knew who y'all are. You know, the Cape Verdean, Dominican YouTuber, you know, the Haitian YouTuber that's always screaming on everybody. That's, you know, that got beat up. You know all you other type of guys. You know, the guy that loves New York Knicks, but they ain't really hitting too much this year. Well, they did a little bit, but you know, I'm not into basketball. But yeah, for all you guys that trolls hating on me or criticizing me or whatever, even if you don't have no ill will toward me, I appreciate you guys because y'all motivate me to do what I do regardless. Because if you guys wasn't watching, I wouldn't be talking. And if I wasn't talking, my YouTube would be stopping. You know what I mean? It's your boy Milano back here again. Like, subscribe, share, comment, holla.